So don't worry if you've not written creatively before. There's no right, no wrong. You can just find your own way and follow your own interests. And now is the perfect time. So before you put pen to paper, have a few days and let things percolate a little bit. You might want to think about the character, who he is, why he's decided to land right now, what this hot air balloon is, where he's come from. You might want to think about where he's going and what happens when the missing patch is found and how he takes off and what happens on his journey out to Rio and what happens when he lands in Rio in Carnival, what Carnival even looks like. I mean, that would be a great thing to write creatively, how colourful the Carnival is. So give yourself a couple of days to think about what that might be, and then think about the bits that you're most interested in. It might just be the character. You might want to get to know him better and who the other person is as well that's interacting with the character. It might be all about plot and action. You might be a fast-paced action writer and you might want to get the balloon across the ocean to Carnival. So think about the bits that draw you in and start to jot down some keywords and some sights and sounds and smells and what pulls you in, because it's all about your interest and how you convey that to the reader. Don't be disheartened when you do put pen to paper and you find that it doesn't come out necessarily what you imagined. So you might start writing and think this is going to be like, Harry Potter Mark II. And you get down to it and realise, oh, this doesn't sound as polished as I'd like. And don't worry about that, because that takes time. That's the practice. So write down what you're interested in, get something going, have fun doing it, then put it away. Put it away for a couple of days and then come back to it and see what you think then with fresh eyes. And it might be that you haven't actually explained something in the way that you thought you had. And you can go back in and start editing. A really good thing to do if you get a bit stuck is to have a look at your own bookshelves. So pull out some of the books that you really admire and have a look at those. If you're writing a poem and you haven't written much poetry before, have a bit of a Google and see if you can find some poems out there on the theme that you're writing about. So there might be some wonderful poetry out there about Carnival. So that could give you some good inspiration. Then when you feel like you've got something that you're really happy with, jot it down and get it over to us. So send it in an email to mystory@themissingpatch.org, and you can just send that over to us, and we'll be really glad to receive it. And once we've got lots of different submissions from you all, we're going to take a look and see how we can edit it all into a digital storybook and hope to include yours as well. We're going to get some illustrations and then it'll be fully available online. So it's going to be a lovely project and we really look forward to hearing from you.